Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it.
One thing you should never do is doubt the fans, because they will investigate your entire life, man. Now, we've seen CJ So Cool post on his story that Lexi, you know what I'm saying, Lexi, the queen everybody's supposed to be over here loving and stuff, brought scammers into his circle, you feel me? Now, this is crazy because we seen Bandman Kevo just do something shicey to CJ, and that boy, the biggest scammer known to man, and CJ was actually running around with bro for a little bit. You know, I always thought that was a bad idea. You know, people like CJ, bro, they nice, you know, they show a lot of love. They can get taken advantage of, you feel me? And there's a lot of sharks out here in this water that want to swim all up in your camp and come take what you earn, you know what I'm saying? But it looked like the people then pointed out the guy that CJ brought to his grandma's house, the one that was gonna help remodel the whole thing, and he was bigging him up as some type of entrepreneur with all these businesses. Turns out bro then went to the feds, man. Bro had a whole mortgage fraud case where they was defrauding the government and receiving, you know, false loans, you know, for houses. And bro did like 10 years in the feds for that. So, man, that's just crazy. I don't know if, you know, he met him through Lexi or how that relationship came about, but I tell you one thing, man, these goddamn fraudsters will find their way into your circle every time, man. So if y'all out there getting some money, be careful, bro, because they ain't just online. They out here moving and shaking with the real rich people in them same circles, trying to weasel their way into some of your information, man. So I hope that CJ never did business with him, never gave him no information. I hope Lacey ain't got his card numbers. I hope all this right now, because this is looking crazy. Now, I didn't think nothing of it when CJ first said he was having scammers around, but now that they done brought the paperwork out on bro, it's looking crazy, man. But we about to react to this, to him on a Tea Room where CJ actually showed him with this off CJ page, the Tea Room posted it. And then we're gonna go take a look at that document that was basically talking about the crimes that he committed. Hit that like button, hit that sub button, let's get it.
This is G. G is like the man. He's in HVAC business. He's in all kinds of businesses. You can't even
He's in all kinds of business!
What the heck?
HVAC businesses, all type of businesses, man. Now, whenever it's a real scam situation going on, you might think he do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I sell houses on the side. I fix credit. I also got a car dealership, man. They scammers, bro, and it's sad to say. But it had to be another one of us niggas, man. Now, we ain't the only niggas who do this, because he was actually doing mortgage fraud, and I know of somebody who was doing something like that named Matthew Cox. You should go look at his podcast, because he did time in the feds too and actually got out. But he basically breaks down everything about mortgage fraud. But that's the guy right here, man. Just look at Shiesty, you feel me? We should have knew he was Shiesty, man. Where you come from? If you got so much money, man, why you all up in the vlogs, all up in the videos, man? You need to be trying to hide your face, my brother.
He's in all kinds of businesses. You can't even
He's in all kinds of business!
What the heck?
No, I received a department.
Nah, she didn't got the copy, so you know I had to go Google that, man. Now, this dude right here named, you see CJ just said his name was Greg, you feel me? It looked like his name is Gregory Jerome Wings, and I really hope this is the correct paperwork for this person, and we not doing all this for no reason. But this is, you know, y'all see where I just got this information from, man. So it says 5 sentenced to federal prison for mortgage fraud. They had a whole ring going on. And let me just tell you how crazy this can get, man. Virginia Rose Norvitz, 67 years old, and Clarence Lorenzo Davis, 68 years old. They was the oldest people in these schemes. And imagine a woman, you know, apparently named Virginia, 67. Imagine your grandma about to go to the penitentiary for some dumb shit like this, man. So then you got Gregory Wings, he was 25, Olympia, and Ronald Denzel Martin, and Ronald Olympia D. Ammons. Now, I think this is the person who was actually like working at the loan office where they was giving the loans out to all the rest of these people. But we could scroll down right here, man, and you can see, as I said, that old lady, Virginia, or whatever her name was. What was her name? Yeah, Virginia. She got 3 years, 5 months, guys. 3 years, 5 months for a grandma is crazy, man. Now, this is crazy because she took that shit to trial like a real gangster. She was convicted by a jury. Her and the two oldest ones both went to trial. I don't know if they was working together or like a couple or something, but they both went to trial and blew that shit, you know what I'm saying? He got 4 years, she got 3. The other 3 on the case pleaded guilty. And you can see the dude that was in CJ So Cool video, his stats are right here. Wings was sentenced to 10 years, 2 months in prison to be followed by 4 years of supervised release in order to pay $8 million back in restitution. Wings pleaded not guilty on September 7, 2007. So as you can see, this nigga got the most time. And you might be wondering, like, why does he have the most time? I don't know if he the ringleader or what's going on, but if you read down to this article right here, it's gonna say that he was actually recruiting a whole bunch of people to get in on a scheme. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. According to the United States Attorney, hold on, let me scroll up. According to United States Attorney Namias, and the information presented in court from late 2004 to early 2006, Norvit, Davis, Wings, Ammons, and Martin participated in a mortgage fraud scheme that involved millions of dollars in fraudulently inflated mortgage loans being provided to unqualified straw borrowers. So basically, they had somebody on the inside approving these fake loans, and they was lying on the applications, you know, probably giving fake names, fake information. All these things was a straw borrower is, you know, they getting loans basically they couldn't even afford. So of course, the loan would never get paid back, and they run off with the money. The loan company ends up losing out. Basically, that's mortgage fraud. The straw borrowers were paid as much as $600,000 per property from fraudulently obtained loan proceeds through shell companies. So they would use shell companies to get the money. Norvit and Davis together obtained mortgage loans totaling $4 million within the 6 months period to purchase 8 properties. Damn, so the two old people, these motherfuckers got over $4 million in loans. Wings, who is the guy in CJ So Cool video, obtained mortgage loans totaling over $1.2 million to purchase a single property by providing the lender with false qualifying information, which is also fraud, guys. Lying is something as simple as writing a false number on a fucking loan application. That's fraud, you know what I'm saying? Wings, this right here why his ass got 10 years. Wings also recruited a number of other unqualified buyers into the scheme and obtained a share of the fraudulently obtained loans proceed from those transactions for doing so. So not only did he dip his shit in and do it one time and cash out, he basically recruited a whole bunch of people to come in under these as straw buyers basically. And he would also get a percentage for basically like a finder's fee, you know what I'm saying? Like he might take 10%, 5% or whatever the money that they was gonna get for presenting their name with false information. And then, you know, they split the money down in all kind of ways, man. Now, Ammons was a loan originator for Ace Mortgage Funding, a national mortgage brokerage firm. Ammons brokered fraudulent mortgages totaling $7 million. God damn. Martin was paid $75,000 to act as a straw buyer and submit a loan application for one property. That's why Martin got the smallest sentence, because he did the less, you know what I'm saying? He did the least. He was only sentenced to a year and a day after he pleaded guilty, man. So, yeah, man, CJ So Cool gotta be careful with these goddamn weirdos in his circle, because, man, it's a cold game out here and these goddamn scammers, man. You see how they do. You see how Bandman Kevo them went up there and basically scammed CJ out his goddamn friendship the way they was talking about his ass on that podcast. And now he's saying Lexi introduced him to all these scammers. Turns out he wasn't fucking lying, because it was a scammer right here in the video at his grandma's house, man. This guy right here, man. I don't know what to say no more. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave God made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.
Long and asparagus, the money wasn't inherited. Wave God like excellence. I speak the truth. Wave God, you know it. Bitch before Xmas, then I treat the bitch like she don't exist. Left alone like the only kid. I just had to show my dominance. I just had to show my prominence.